too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
picture we took many years ago, when I said to you we would never grow old. Messages I've saved that I never send, 'cause I don't know you, but I used to back then. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time.
Alrighty, yeah. So pretty much this is what I, yeah, this is what I'm doing right now. So for everyone that's sort of new, alrighty, yeah. So yeah, so with everyone that's sort of new around here, this is pretty much what I'm doing on a sort of general basis now. For everyone that's yeah, yeah, so with everyone that's sort of oh fuck, I need to fix my mic. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I need to fix my fucking mic. This is like fucking, it's like fucking ear rape, bro. Alright, so this actually should be a little bit better. Maybe if I put the volume like that, this actually should be a bit better. This actually should be a little bit better. Alright, so this actually should be a little bit better, I'd say. I'm using like a Yeti mic, so it's one of those ones where it sort of cuts in, cuts out. But I'm trying to get it like sort of consistent. A Yeti mic, so it's one of those ones where it cuts in, cuts out. Trying to get it like sort of consistent. Yeah. Alright, so there's only like one viewer, two viewers. That doesn't really bother me. I'm sort of just getting all this stuff set up. Then I'm probably not going to use the fucking mic or stream, but it's really just so I can hear my own voice. I'm not really a tech savvy guy, so I'm not really fucking with all this stuff. So I'm sort of just setting it up and whatnot. So, but anyways, what I'm waiting for here is yeah, so what I'm waiting for here is pretty much you've got, you know, your value areas here, your value area high, your V hock there, your value area low there, right? So my play today, pretty much you can see we're sort of trending upwards. My play today is probably come back here. I sort of missed this opportunity here. I didn't want to bid up from here, but just because the value area was down here. I didn't really want to bid it up, and all I could really see was on the footprint there wasn't much sort of signal to bid up, right? So now looking at it, looks like a perfect, you know, buy opportunity. It's in the value area high, blah blah blah. But at the time, there was no sort of absorption or big limits getting hit, so I didn't really want to take the bid up. But if it comes back down, we'll probably take, you know, the bid up again. Just obviously seeing if there's absorption or some sort of delta flip or whatnot. Now, potentially I could take a short up here, only if I see some sort of confirmation. So, you know, you got a 38 offer there that got filled. Keep in mind, that big 38 there, that could just be participants taking profit, right? So but if we can create some sort of resistance zone up here, you know, shorts are definitely in play. We had a big move last night or this morning, massive move. What do we we have? Like a 250 tick candle. That would have been the news event that went on. Right, so. Yeah, so these are the sort of plays we're looking at. All right, so you see this sort of resistance zone build up, or you won't be able to see it. So I'm sort of referring to my footprint chart, but you sort of see this resistance zone sort of build up here. Now, if I can see some sort of, I guess, absorption up here or big limits getting hit, price is failing to continue up, you could see a very good short opportunity. But the problem is, like, the problem what I find is we're not at any sort of level where it's sort of clear where there would be a short position, right? Now, trading sort of the Euro Open and whatnot, sometimes you don't find those clear absorption zones or those clear entry marks, right? So what we do is we sort of just wait for that confirmation. Even if we enter on that leg down, if it continues a leg down and we enter off that instead of entering off that perfect sort of entry, right? So that's what we see. For me, there's no real clear targets right now. Sorry, clear entries right now. So it's on the phone. Yeah, clear entries right now. Yeah, this entry here, I had that entry. I was going to sort of bid in, but you know, the value area was down here. The value area was like down here, and I didn't want to sort of enter on that just because I was waiting for it to come down a bit lower. And on the footprint, it didn't really show any signal to jump in. So I sort of waited, but you can see this value area now, it sort of looks like a perfect sort of entry point there. You know, we've got definitely a big imbalance here. We come down. As I said, there was no clear sign to jump in, right? We have been trending upwards, so probably ticks 2 out of 3 boxes. That third box, just waiting for that confirmation or a signal to jump in. Didn't get it, didn't jump in, right? Now I'm looking for, could look for shorts, could look for longs. We might get a third leg, pull back down here and jump back in. Sorry, jump in. And yeah, sorry if my quality's bad. I'm trying to fucking work this shit out on OBS. I fucking have no idea. I've changed like my bitrate. I've changed so much shit, and it's still just fucking just does not have a clear pixel when I watch it on my phone, or if I fucking watch it on the browser or whatnot. It just doesn't have that fucking clear pixel, so it's sort of fucking annoying. But anyways, so if it's shit quality, well, fuck, my bad. So this resistance zone now sort of forming and building up, right? This could be a nice indication. It's just gonna depend. I mean, I can switch to my footprint chart and show you what I'm looking at. But I find if I just leave it on this chart here, it might be a bit simple and easier to follow. I don't really want to switch from chart to chart and all that stuff, which I can, but I can't be fucked, right? Alright, so alright, so ES is dropping fucking huge. Jesus Christ. ES was sort of at that value area low, and now it's just dumped. And now I might target sort of those lows and continue on, or I might target the lows and sort of bounce back. Fucking wait and see. Yeah, I don't really trade ES. I just have ES up there, sort of sometimes just to look at if there is a good trade in ES, sort of clear vision, I might take one. But I don't really trade ES. So, what I'm thinking from sort of this point onwards, I'm thinking I might sort of start uploading videos on my perspective as an Australian and as the time zone I trade in, on how I trade sort of commodities, maybe a little bit indices, you know, throw up a couple videos on what I see and how I trade things. You know, for all the Australians out there that aren't really trading so well because they're sort of stuck in the low volume time zones, or you know, all that stuff, it might be a little bit difficult for them, you know, sort of when they're starting. But if I can sort of show the Asian sort of Australians who are starting and what I usually do for this time zone, obviously it's not as good as RTH, you know, volume wise and all that stuff, but there's some really good moves that you can catch that sort of can carry through to RTH. Yeah, fuck it. Fucking send it, bro. Straight up. Yeah, so we're not really breaking past this point here. You know, it might be good if I see some sort of passive orders being eaten on the offers, and the bids just keep bidding, I won't take a short. But if I see some sort of passive orders keep coming on the offer and price isn't moving and it's sort of absorbing it, I'll take a short. Like right now, you see that sort of breakdown. So enter on one. We'll see how we go. We can sort of scale in. Change it to 4. We sort of scale in. So with this, I just trade 5 micros, but I just hit the 1 just there, just so I can sort of gauge if it's good or not, and I'll just sort of scale in. But yeah, usually I just hit it with the 5 micros. My full clip's probably like 15 micros just on this account, and then I'll fuck around and sort of scale in if price is looking good, right? Yeah, so I didn't want to. I'm not trying to like answer on a half a clip just here, just because I'm not getting a good gauge, right? I'm not getting a good read on a short position, right? The footprint's telling me longs, 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 but I sort of just go in on the one. If it does go short, I'll scale in. As I said, my half clip would be like a 5 micro. A full clip would be like a 15 sort of thing, or a 10. But I'll sort of just scale in here if it's for shorts. Now, my entries are based sort of predominantly on this sort of resistance forming up here. Nothing else really. I missed this trade here. This value area high. Value area high when I missed the trade was trading here at 41 too. And I sort of missed that just because this was up a bit. But, you know, we formed that resistance up here, but there's no clear bids or offers at this point. So if it breaks through, well, it's just one contract, so it's whatever. Generally, I put my stop losses 30 ticks. And I just have a preset, you know, take profit at 150. Obviously, I move that according to what we see, right? But what you'll see here on this, let's just say on the DOM and the time and sales, is we keep coming up. There's no movement here. We sort of offer straight back down. But, you know, gauging on this, how we're seeing up, down, up, down, up, down. We're on that trend, right? We're on that intraday trend. Okay, so when there's no sort of breakthrough down to the downside or to the upside, most times you'll see it just go fucking boom, straight up. When it sort of just chops around like this, you know, the bids or the offers don't have much volume in it just yet, right? And most times you'll either just see it go fucking straight bang, straight up.
My lover's got humor. She's a giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens
Ideally, in this current situation, I'll be looking at sort of a pullback down here in the value area high and get a bit off there. We have heaps of selling coming in. You know, I'll definitely add sort of to my short position, but this short position's kind of fuck around just to show. It's only one contract. So it's nothing. Sorry, yeah, it's one micro, so it's really fucking nothing. So in 18 minutes, we have the London Open. London Open, 8 a.m. As soon as that 8 a.m. hits, like 80% of the time, whatever move it creates at the first 20 seconds, it'll just fucking reverse that 80% of the time. So whenever I'm in a position and it's like 7:59, 7:58, as soon as it gets to 7:59 and there's no movement, and it's sort of near my break even sort of point, or it's near my stop loss, I'll tend to widen my stop loss just because the volume that comes in at that 8 a.m. period. You don't want to get stopped out just from huge volume coming in and then it sort of dies off, right? So you widen your stop loss just a little bit, sort of just helps. Because sometimes what can happen is it can just tick through through your stop loss just because it's a little bit too tight at the open, just because so much volume surges in, and you don't want to be one of those ones where you get caught, stopped out, and then it just goes in your favor, right? So ES just took the low of day. Or nearly just took the low of day. If I zoom in. Yeah, so it took the low of day there. Now it's sort of got that pullback. Okay, so what we see here on the, let's just say on the DOM, because you can't see the footprint, but let's just say on the DOM, what we see is we see that sort of, it's still low volume, right? Each minute footprint is like printing fucking 30 volume, 40 volume, 50 volume, nothing crazy. But what we see is we see the offers straight down, and then sort of at the 46.7s, you know, sort of ticks back up. Offers bring it down, you know, 46s, we see it tick back up. Bids tick it up, and then we see the offers pull down, right? But we are sort of low volume. The last sort of half an hour, 40 minutes has sort of just been low volume anyway. So all these ticks up, ticks down, it's low volume. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. But I see a lot of traders make the mistake of, let's say we're at the high of day right now, right? And they see some sort of selling come through. Let's say on a candle chart, they see some sort of selling come through, right? But they don't have a footprint open or a DOM open, right? But they see selling and they're going, okay, this is actually a good short. We've made a high, we're ranging, it's going to break down. So they'll enter a short, presuming you get a nice 5-minute sort of short candle there, right? But because it's low volume and they don't have a DOM or they don't have any sort of order flow tool open, they can't see that, right? So 7 times out of 10, what will happen is low volume just slowly creeps up and hits their stop loss, okay? That's why it's so good and it's so beneficial to learn order flow. Learn or open just a footprint or a DOM just to see the volume, to see what's trading, see what contracts in that certain area. It just can improve your trading so fucking much. Now, if you look at the volume down here on the time and size, you know, 43 all the way up to 46. Look at that volume. That's fuck all volume. In the space of 3 minutes, it's fuck all volume. So we got 13 minutes to the 8 a.m. UK Open. I can tell you right now, this is probably a good chance that this goes up. So I've got 4 contracts ready to go if I see some sort of movement in my favor. I don't trade 1 micro. Sort of just entered 1 micro in this position because uncertainty, right? If it goes in my favor, I'll then start adding. As I said before, it's not going in my favor. I'm not going to start adding. All right, so we got some selling coming in. Offers keep offering it down. As I said, low volume. Look at the time and sales, really low volume. So all the offers down. They've got no pressure from bids. So I'm not worried about adding contracts to my position just yet. We're getting sales coming in. Bids coming now. Bids coming at this point here. So ideally, if we can get a sort of short down to the 43 fours on the value area high, fuck around a bit, see what's going on. I'm not going to take longs, right? I'm not going to take the contracts long. And sort of feel what the CPI data sort of movement. Maybe what I'll do is I'll load window capture. But what I'll do is I'll actually load. I'll load my footprint like that, so you can see it. Be able to see that. I don't know how fucking good that is, but I'll sort of be able to see what I'm looking at. I don't know how fucking clear that is, but you get a good idea what I'm looking at. Holy fuck, that's terrible. We'll just fucking leave it like that. I still can't get my camera. My camera. I still can't get the pixel perfect. Nice crispness. Alright. But then what I can do is I can just show you that. Show you what I'm looking at. So I'll just do that. I'll show you what I'm looking
The night beckons while you dream. A life never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge, woven by your single
at. Alright. Fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. Now, it's just not fucking crisp, bro. Like, fuck me. Maybe I'll go to 6,000 bit rate. Let's see what that fucking does. See if that fucking juices it up a bit. It's not fucking crisp. As crisp as I fucking want it to. Anyways. Alright, let's fucking do this shit. This is what I'm fucking looking at. Don't know how fucking clear you can see that, but that's what I'm fucking looking at. Oh my god. Oh my fucking days. Why is it so shit quality, bro? Maybe I'll go 3,000. Let's see that. See if that fucking changes it. All right, so it's a little bit better. It's still blurry as fuck, but like it's a little bit better. No, it's not. Let's get this going on maybe a little bit higher. Maybe we'll go. All right, so it's a little bit better. It's still blurry as fuck, but like it's a little bit better. Maybe we'll go 0. All right, let's fucking see this shit now. Let's fucking see this shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's fucking better. Here we fucking go. Here's a fucking open, bro. Alright, this is the fucking open. Let's go. See what we're fucking looking at. Yeah, I think that's fucking better. Alright, let's fucking go. Alright, so see this shit. Yeah, I'm fucking ready to send it, to be honest. Let's go. But I might just cut it off here, just because it's a 2-hour stream now. Sort of still getting this shit going. I'm still working shit out, so it's not, everything's not the best that it can be, and I'm still playing around with stuff. So we're just fucking probably gonna end it here.